Okay, I would like to begin thanking to Professora Maria do Céu Machado and the organization for the invitation. Being here today, although I cannot be physically, I am with everyone that is listening to me. I will talk a little about my practice and the practice of my team on geriatric care. We mainly work with some kind of people that are, for example, people that live long, have long years of life, but with little function impairment. This kind of people, what they look at us is to make them able to access to quality of life. When I mean quality of life is that quality that we have all along our life. Having friends, loving people, being loved, having the capacity to have objectives in life and ludical activities. Then we have people that have one episode that makes their life completely different. People that have a stroke or have a cardiac or respiratory impairment or a pneumonia or they fall and something orthopedic happens to them. And this kind of people, they look for us to help them recovery. Medical recovery, rehabilitation, functional rehabilitation, so that they can get home as well as possible and as possibly as well as the capacity of quality of life that I've been talking about. And then we have those people that won't recover for these kind of injuries, and those people, they need our help to support the permanent loss of functionality or the appearance in chronic diseases of palliative care, of palliative needs. And so this also has to have a speciality of our capacities to respond. In this health care, we also developed prevention care so that our team what we believe is if you don't use, you lose. So with all our patients, we intend them to use their cognitive knowledge, their functional, their motor capacities, so that they don't lose it. As I have told, it's very important to have the capacity of rehabilitation in acute episodes. And also having always in mind, even when someone has a chronic disease or some losses of capacity or functional, do not focus on activities of daily living or in losses in these activities of daily living, but focus on quality of life. What is important for people is not if they can be able to go to the bathroom or can be able to eat. This is important, but more important than this is having a life, having objectives in life, and having friends and having love in their lives. Okay, then after this, there are two areas that have been growing in the needs of our patients and in what they need for our competence to respond. This is dementia and this is palliative needs. Dementia is we have to have one good environment at home and in the institutions, and also we have to have people, nurses, medical professionals, therapists that have a good relation competence so that quality of life of the people of dementia and of those who care for the people of dementia, professional carers or family. We have made a study on nursing homes in Portugal, and this study demonstrates that more than 50% of people in nursing homes have dementia diagnosed. More than 85% of people in nursing homes in Portugal have functional impairment, and more than 80% have 2 or more chronic diseases. So our long-term and our nursing homes are exactly the same when we talk about the needs of the people that live there. The difference is the capacity in the legal environment And so it's a big investment that we need to do in Portugal, is working with long-term care. Long-term care is designed in an environment, in the architecture and in the competence of people that are in long-term care. They are designed for old people that lived 20 or 30 years ago, not for the old people of today, the old people that look for long-term today. The old people that look for long-term today is people with dementia, is people with psychiatric disorders and people with long-term diseases, and also people that need functional support. So we have to redesign long-term, we have to redesign nursing homes so that they can respond to the people that live in these institutions. Also in home care, we are doing now research to understand well what people want when they live with impairments and with chronic diseases at home. We believe that in the next years more people with impairment will stay at home, and that is very good. We have to redesign what we call the family of old people, and it's important that old people work on their family, on their friends, on what can be their family when they will get very old, so that they have support. Also, we believe that the national support of social and health care will be scarce for the needs we will have in next years. So we believe that we all will be searching for efficiency. We should be able to do the same or better with less money, but also we have to explore all kinds of resources that will be disponible or that we will develop. I mean, there are lots of technologies that we can use and that will make us able to have people with dementia and with functional impairment with a good quality of life at home. That is our aim. That is what we are studying now to develop in Portugal with the support of some of the great operators in communication in our country. And so I believe that we have to develop the capacity of healthcare teams, but we understand that it's not only in healthcare teams that is the response. It has to have the support of all the society, because what we aim in the end, it's not only to take care of old people, to work with functionality of old people, to work with cognitive impairment on old people, but mainly to work on quality of life of old people and quality of life of those who are their family and support. I'm sorry I won't be there for the discussion. I think that this event has lots of people with great knowledge on this matter, and I would like very much to be there. Thanks again for Professor Maria Tseu and for the organization letting me express these few opinions, and I hope the best success for the rest of the day. Thank you very much.